The game certainly did not end the way we wanted it to end. It did not go the way we wanted it to go, in particular in the second half. And because of that, it's been a painful couple of days for all of us. And I recognize that. My hope is in time that if it's handled the right way, the pain will it'll turn into strength. And that strength will turn into growth. And I think that's what really separates the winning organizations, the winners in our lives, in our world, is that those painful moments, they turn into that strength, and then the growth that comes from that is what continues to move us forward as an organization, as a fan base, and as a team overall, quite frankly. So, there's a lot we can learn from that game. We've got to keep our team together, as many pieces.
I'm very self-driven, and I understood that things could have went differently, and I'm going to learn from it, and I'm going to use it, and I'm going to grow from it, and this will be a chip on my shoulder until we start playing again.
do whatever it is you want to do, man. Whatever it is you want to do. As long as you stay humble and hungry, right? Stay humble and hungry.
Yeah, right.
Unbelievable, man. Unbelievable. 4 years, man. 4 years to make it right here, baby. 4 years to make it, man. Yeah.
We did something that nobody's done in a very long time. Understand what's at stake, though. Understand what there is out there more for us. This hat's fine and dandy. This hat and shirt's fine and dandy. But I'm the one that says Super Bowl champs.
No, I'm saying no brakes. Guys, why aren't the brakes working?
Because I cut the brakes! Wild card, bitches! Yeah!
The Bills make me wanna
Shout.
kick your heels up and
Shout.
throw your hands up and
Shout.
throw your head back and
Shout.
come on now. The Bills are making it happen now. Stand up now, come on and shout. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Say you will.
Shout it right now, baby.
Say you will.
Come on, come on.
Say you will.
Come on and shout.
Say you will.
Yeah.
Shout.
Buffalo's happening now.
Shout.
We're on the move now.
Shout.
The Bills are happening now.
Shout.
They're making it happen now.
Shout.
We got the spirit.
Shout.
A lot of spirit, yeah.
Shout.
We got the spirit.
It is the playoffs. We are here at Gratwick Gaming, the NFQL Orchard Park kickoff. Not for about 17 hours still, but we are ready to go here in the NFQL. I am Maniac of Trainwreck Sports on this Gratwick Gaming Madden Sim, joined by Dan Gambino of Code Sox. Dan, we are ready for a big virtual matchup in the NFQL.
In the words of the great Marv Levy, where else would you rather be than right here, right now? Playoffs in Buffalo, snow on the ground. I'm jacked up for tomorrow. The only way to get more jacked up is to watch the virtual Buffalo Bills do it here on the NFQL. Maniac, it's been too long. How you doing, brother?
Oh my gosh, it has truly been so long. Glad to be back in the booth here with you, courtesy of Gratwick Gaming. Go follow at Gratwick Productions, at Gratwick Gaming on Instagram, Twitter, YouTube. Follow all the good stuff going on there. They might be in your backyard before you know it. But speaking of in your backyard, Josh Allen and Stephon Diggs have played in everybody's yard, and they've called the shots this season. It'll be interesting to see if they can dictate the pace against that Indy secondary, Dan.
Oh, yeah, I mean, we're digging it.
Boys. Zach,
oh, yeah.
Zach, just speak up a little louder for everybody.
All right, we got Chris here as well. We got Chris from Gratwick Gaming on here on board. And Chris, I mean, can you dig it? We asked it all summer long in the quarantine. If the answer is yes, you can. It's the only answer, right?
Absolutely. Game on, boys.
Game on.
Is on. And we are underway here in Orchard Park again. Myself, Maniac, Dan Gambino of Code Sox, and Chris Holbert of Gratwick Gaming in the booth. And out comes Phillip Rivers, who had a very good season under Frank Reich, but it'll be very interesting to see whether he can play in this cold weather, gentlemen. It's something that's plagued him throughout his career. And speaking of getting going, Dan, we better get going on some of those rules and giveaways, right?
Yeah, we got some giveaways coming up. We're going to hopefully make Phillip cry us a river with all these picks and fumbles he's probably going to give up. But we have giveaways courtesy of Code Sox and Buff on WEC. I don't know if you saw it, but we had the 8-bit graphic. There's a good stop on first down, pick up a 5. We had a great 8-bit T-shirt. It's there on the right-hand side of your screen. We're going to be giving one of those away if you guess the final score correctly. So go ahead and put the score of the game in the chat, and you could walk away with one of those two shirts of your choice, courtesy of Buff on Whack and Code Sox.
All right, boys, make sure we're writing these scores down. We don't have an in-house scorekeeper today.
I got it. I'm on it.
Okay, you got that. I will track. Are we doing first touchdown or no? Just I don't want to okay.
First touchdown, pair of socks. Yeah, do it.
Yep. Comment who you think defensive, offensive player is going to score the first touchdown. Need the name in the chat. First touchdown, you get a pair of socks as well. So don't just worry about that score giveaway. Get in on the touchdown giveaway as well. And it'll be very interesting to see. I think that Phillip Rivers is going to have some success throughout this game. It'll be a matter of whether the Bills can bend but not break and get their stops when they need it. And speaking of getting stops when they need it, that's going to be a big role player for the Bills in this playoff run. Jerry Hughes with a big sack, Dan.
Big sack. Jerry Hughes needs to have a monster game tomorrow. Hopefully this virtual Jerry Hughes is setting the tone for tomorrow to hammer down on Phillip Rivers.
Both our ends we have the Colts to thank for.
Most definitely got them both from Indianapolis. We have a 3rd and long. Chris, if you were McDermott, what would be the thing that would potentially scare you the most about Indy?
Honestly, I didn't really think much of Jonathan Taylor until the last couple of days and everything I've been listening and hearing about. All of a sudden, this guy's starting to worry me a little bit. A couple of these guys said, other than Derrick Henry, he's been the hottest running back in the league in the second half of the season. And, you know, for whatever reason, these type of games, getting run on consistently is the thing that worries me the most. And you start telling me that this guy's the second worst running back matchup we could have, and we were all hoping to avoid Derrick Henry, and now I'm not so comfortable anymore.
And a classic allowance of 15 yards on 3rd and 18, but that'll do it. The Colts will be forced to punt around midfield, and J.A. and co. will take over. What an exciting unit they've been, gentlemen, the last 6 to 8 weeks. And for Allen, I mean, put together the body of the work, the top-scoring fantasy QB, and either way, he'll finish top 3 in the MVP voting. Truly a dream season for any Bills fan.
Oh yeah, and a lot of Bills fans are going to feel slighted when he doesn't win MVP. If he doesn't win MVP, he had an MVP caliber year. I mean, let's go back a year, and you had the man down in Baltimore running amok. Same numbers. Actually, Josh put up better numbers, but you really can't take away what A-Rod's done in Green Bay. I mean, come on.
Now's not the time to run the ball.
No.
Shout out the nearly 200 people we have across Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, taking in this Gratwick Gaming stream. We here at the stream couldn't wait for this game. We needed to get it done Friday, and it seems like you're there with us. So TGIF, pour yourself a drink, get your favorite snack, and let's get moving the ball for this Bills offense.
Special shout out to Paul Burton for being the first one in the chat. I mean, we wouldn't have it any other way.
No.
Says he still hasn't gotten his Bubba Bolden jersey, and I think that's fair.
Yeah, we got the usual suspects in here. Jason Arnold, Paul Burden, Mike Arnold, the Arnold brothers. What's going on, boys? You know, we haven't seen many of you. Hope everybody's doing well through the quarantine. And I know the Bills football maniac, as we were talking about earlier, Bills football seemed kind of easy to watch this year.
Yeah, I mean, every time you expected something bad to happen, whether it was against the Rams, even the Cardinals, it was kind of like they had to pull a triple Houdini to get out of it. I mean, and then you were like, you knew you were good. So just been a very interesting year. I think when you look back, especially at that Cardinals game, the team seemed to have thrived off that loss, which is something McDermott said after the Texans game. We had it in the intro. Sometimes pain brings growth, and I think after that Cardinals game, going deep, we got a bomb.
Oh, he got it!
We got it!
Down inside the 5, it's smoked down, folks.
Smoke them if you got them. Next gen stats, here you see it. Allen back to pass. What a great ball. You got to make a play, right?
Got to challenge those Colts DBs. That'll be something that Josh is looking to do tomorrow. Rocky Sin out for Indianapolis, who was one of their top DBs as well. So sounds like an obvious answer, but expect Dable to go aggressive. Crazy catch in double coverage.
That was definitely an underthrown ball.
Oh yeah, if we're getting 3.5 seconds to throw the ball tomorrow, it's gonna be a headache for that defense.
Stretch run, and they won't gain much there. In fact, basically gain of none. And this is where they struggled against the Texans last year in that red zone. They were able to move the ball, Dan, in the first, second, third quarters, but they couldn't turn it into 6 except for the opening drive.
Yeah, you know. I'm not gonna take any shots at our offense as far as what they did in the red zone, because not turning the ball over is the key, right? Scoring points.
Oh, no doubt.
We just definitely need to score at will. Come on.
Working for the goal line, Mutt. Dives in.
The Bills make me wanna shout. Kick your heels up and shout. Throw your hands up and shout. Throw your head back and shout. Come on now, the Bills are making it happen now. Stand up now, come on and shout. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Say you will.
Shout it right now, baby.
Say you will.
Come on, come on.
Say you will.
come on and shout. Yeah, Buffalo's happening now. We're on the move now. The Bills are happening now. They're making it happen now. We got the spirit, a lot of spirit, yeah. We got the spirit. Just watch it happen now. Hey, 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 hey. Let's go Buffalo. Let's go Buffalo. Let's go Buffalo. Let's go Buffalo. The Bills make me wanna shout.
Of Buff on Whack and Code Socks for the 8-bit, Chris popped the graphic up there, the 8-bit t-shirt, the championship AFC East t-shirt. We're giving one of those away, so go ahead in the chat and put the total score of the game, final score of the game, excuse me.
You know we're back in the saddle when we're pinging Gratwick. Just throw up this graphic, throw up this graphic. We are back, folks. Gain of 7 or 8 on the first. Again, shout out to Chris doing everything behind the scenes, making this sim for us. I mean, and everyone obviously taking advantage. Again, 167 people currently in here. Let's go.
Oh, big stop.
3rd and goal. I think that train horn's going off, folks. Let's go. Who's going to be the conductor? I would love
I'll get it queued up.
I would love to see empty back on 3rd and short.
Oh, throwing that ball out of bounds.
Let's go.
Take it.
They call that a catch?
What? Oh, yeah, wait. Yeah, I'm going to challenge that.
I didn't even see the guy.
Oh, he was standing on the sidelines.
He definitely got both feet out of bounds, for sure.
Oh, no way that's a catch.
Oh, yeah. That's a bad challenge.
There's not enough snow over there for it to blend in.
I think a lot of people are expecting a crazy game tomorrow. I could see kind of a lower scoring 28-10 affair.
I was just going to say, 27 points wins a game, so let's get there first.
Yeah.
You know, like if I really go with my heart of hearts, I think it's an absolute explosion somewhere along the 51-3 game against the Raiders way back in the day. Just a coming out party. This team has waited so long for a home game. As we see the fans in the snow and all that.
It is unbelievable.
Not going to get choked up about it.
This year has been the conundrum. You always ask yourself, if you couldn't watch the Bills but they would win every game, would you take that? A lot of people are like, not really, because I want to watch the Bills. But that's kind of like the year that we're having this year.
I'll say yes for everybody. I don't care, win it.
Most definitely. I agree. Sacrifices need to be made. We got a first down. Josh Allen and this offense humming here in the first quarter.
I want to give a shout out. If they don't win until next year, though, seeing how the Super Bowl is in Los Angeles. So I'll take 2 Super Bowls in a row, but if it doesn't happen until next year, I can be happy with that.
I was going to say, man, don't short me on this now. I'm right here. I'm like 10 minutes from the stadium.
You both are diddling around here as the Bills diddle over midfield. At McDermott loving what he's seeing. He's clapping up a storm. We got Travis Blakesley asks, is this PS5? Yes, it is, sir.
Yep, Chris won the lotto.
For more content and for all kinds of awesome stuff PS5 related, make sure you're following at Gratwick Productions, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, as well as at Gratwick Gaming. But there's no gaming for this Bills offense. They're going play action, and Allen's got all day.
Take your shots, kid.
He's rolling right and run. He's going to turn it upfield and get out of bounds at the 40-yard line. Still gets hit. Empty. The 6,700 in attendance are outraged.
I don't want to toot any horns too early, but let's just say this is a custom playbook designed for this team.
All right. Ooh, Dixie. Look at that. 5 for 5, 100 yards.
That's pretty good.
He said yes.
Andrew's asking if Madden is better on the next gen. So I will start right out front by saying Madden is still Madden. It's still EA Sports, but the game is definitely a lot fun. Madden's still going to do a lot of hokey and crazier stuff, but the controls and the smoothness of being a ball carrier is a lot more intuitive and just more fluid, like you always feel it should have been. So that alone makes the game a little more fun to play.
And that's pretty heavy praise coming from you, Chris, because you're not exactly a Madden lover, given how stale the game's been the last half decade or so, right?
Oh, I've been one of the most outspoken on a lot of different components of it. But just giving a little bit more tuned control to the player makes it a much more enjoyable experience.
Freak Degenerate saying, these Sims got me through the summer. I love it. Thank you. Also, I got a free pizza, so thank you for that, too. Hey,
Speaking of free pizza, I won a year's worth of free pizzas around the corner from me. I entered on Facebook or on Instagram, and I won 52 free pizzas, one for every week.
Shipping.
Start shipping them. They're not that good. You don't want to ship it that much.
No, come on, freeze it.
I really never had a bad free pizza.
No, me neither, but it's no Picasso's. I'm not throwing this all over the country. We're in the code zone right now. Who's going to get that first touchdown?
The Bills make me wanna shout, kick your heels up and shout, throw your hands up and shout, throw your head back and shout. Come on now, the Bills are making it happen now. Stand up now, come on and shout, yeah, 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 yeah.
Say you will.
Shout it right now, baby.
Say you will.
Come on, come on.
Say you will.
Come on and shout.
Say you will.
Yeah.
Shout.
Buffalo's happening now.
Shout.
We're on the move now.
Shout.
The Bills are happening now.
Shout.
They're making it happen now.
Shout.
We got the spirit,
Shout.
a lot of spirit, yeah.
Shout.
We got the spirit.
Shout.
Just watch it happen now. Hey, 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 hey. Let's go Buffalo.
Let's go Buffalo.
Let's go Buffalo.
Let's go Buffalo.
The Bills make me wanna
Shout.
Best years yet, despite the lockdowns and everything. So kudos to Mark and everybody over at the Picasso's team. And speaking of team and speaking of dominating, this defense, Leslie Frazier, they've come out with a purpose. And Jets, let's not forget, McDermott, his team may have struggled to score in these two playoff games, but the defense in both halves has been stellar. Last year against Houston, no points allowed. A couple of years ago against Jacksonville, 3 points allowed. So both playoff games, that defense has come out with a purpose.
If the Bills find themselves in this situation, up 2 touchdowns in a snowy game early in tomorrow, it's going to be lights out. I just don't see you get them off the running game, which is basically the only thing it seems like they got. I don't
Holding.
Trust no, it's going to be roughing the passer.
Roughing the P.
I don't trust Philip Rivers to go out there and beat me at home with this much emotion on the line. So the more passes they have to throw, the worse it's going to get for them. And if they're down too quick, forget about it.
I get the Phillip Rivers and its cold angle. I buy into it 100%. But is there any worry that Frank Reich's going to be able to kind of talk him up in this spot a little bit? Speaking of which, over the middle, and they're inside the 35-yard line.
I mean, you might talk him up from a 3-interception performance to a 1-interception performance. He's still going to lose by 3 scores.
Yeah, I mean, you can talk them up all you want, man. If you're not getting the ball out and you're getting pressure on you, and I could see them shooting a lot of A-gap pressure right up the gut, getting his face. That's how you get to these older pocket quarterbacks, right? Try and get pressure right through the middle of his face. So we'll see what happens. It's gonna be on the front 4.
So right now it's looking like a pretty sunny, overcast Saturday forecast. It's looking like it's going to be hovering right around 30 to 33 for much of the game. So we're looking at 30 to 33 and relatively sunny. For me, that's pretty good because you're getting the cold for Rivers, but it seems like it's not going to be a crazy weather day where you can still take advantage of Allen's arm and the receiving core.
Listen, boys, this might be before your time, but the last old washed-up quarterback that switched teams and came stumbling into Buffalo for
Montana?
a January playoff game, my lasting memory of him is sitting on the sidelines drooling because he had no idea where he was after Bruce Smith smoked him.
Montana, yeah, he stood up over me, like waved to the sideline. Better come get your boy.
And then the whole second half, he was just sitting there staring into space on the sideline.
Did we have anybody that guessed Brown going back to the touchdown?
Apparently 90% of the bets are on the Bills, which is not great.
Yeah, usually when the money's on one side, doesn't work out good for the money. But as long as they win, I don't care if they cover.
Folks, apologize about that. Kudos to Gratwick Gaming. We're back online. We are rocking. We are rolling here. Gratwick Gaming, Madden Sim. Colts driving inside the curve. Oh, he ran backwards. He ran. That was him.
I thought we picked it for a second. Rockin'.
He had it by like 3 yards. Let's go. Let's go. The
Sorry
train
about that,
horse
boys.
rocking. Frank Reich is keeping it on there. Hey, it's all good. Good. Thank you, Chris, for getting us back online. We still got 140 plus strong here, rocking and rolling with us. Colts had a first down, but then the receiver for no reason ran backwards.
He's running
And
the
Rivers
wrong
is still out
way.
there.
Ooh.
It's an empty set. It's empty set. Trips left.
Oh,
Bills
boy.
stop here would be huge. Rivers drops back. He's got nowhere to go. He throws it and it's complete. Okay. That would have been a do or die moment for this Colts team, and they stayed alive just like everyone stayed alive in the connection. We are back over 165 strong here.
There we
Let's
go.
rock. Let's roll. Let's get a stop. First and goal. Going deep over the middle. Yeah. Yeah, what is that? Like a reverse rugby touchdown?
Yeah.
Rivers on
They're
second and
down.
goal. He's got a good pocket.
Oliver was just about to
Got
get him,
him.
too.
Touchy. Okay, T.Y. Hilton, is he doing the celly? Oh.
Got a ball game.
He's strutting on us. We do have a ball game. 14-7. Well, 14-6 with the extra point pending, and my under is looking terrible right now. I'll say that much.
Yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot of points to get out to in like basically the first 16 minutes of play. But we are closed for the guesses on the final score at the end of the first quarter. We missed that, didn't we?
Travis Blakesley.
Oh, yep, we are closed. Yep.
Just a heads up, I've been wearing the Poncho Power socks every game this season.
Let's go, Travis. That's what's doing it, man. Willing
Make
us
sure they're
through.
washed and ready for tomorrow, for sure.
Shit, you better not wash them.
Everyone's got their game day, repertoires ready to go. You had Kim Pagula today posted. She's getting Terry's lucky socks ready. They've had them since the bye week.
All right. All right. I like seeing that.
I've been pretty steady with the Mafia Party shirt.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's been my Sunday attire.
I change it up every week and it's working.
It's killing me. I can't go down to stadium. You can't, fine. All right, we can't go to the stadium. All right, now I can't go to the Santa Monica Bills bar either to watch the playoff games. It's just ridiculous.
Yeah.
Like, those things
know,
were off the hook for the last 2 playoff games. Apparently, I'm in one of the videos.
Over by Dan, it's all systems go.
Oh yeah, man. Just it's really simple. Put your mask on.
Yeah, that is true. I've seen the Tampa Bills bars look amazing.
Oh yeah, they're going full bore though, man. There's no mask to be found there. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah,
But,
looking to
you
keep
know.
the completion streak alive.
Just everybody stay safe, man. That's all we can keep pushing. Do your thing. It's a personal choice, you know. You just got to take your calculated risks and don't be
If it was
dumb.
a personal choice, I'd be in the stadium. That would be my choice.
I know. We all would. But Chris, next year we will be in that stadium, buddy.
Yeah,
Not to get
Apparently
too
we do
political
up on
about it.
out-of-towners season tickets.
We got season tickets, Zach.
Are they wow, that's amazing. I'm gonna get back to this. Are they testing the stadium for like a drive-through vaccine situation?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what I
think.
figured was happening.
The
Well,
stadiums
that
are the
and-
first things that get used in all the Outbreak movies.
Yep. That's a true story. But you know what? It's they're trying to find a way to bring people back into things, like going to a concert, going to a show, just trying to open up before the vaccine hits and everybody gets it type deal.
We got Cody Orcutt breaking out his signed Thurman jersey for this special occasion. Comment
There we
what
go.
you're wearing tomorrow, what food you're making, because right now the Bills are full throttle. They are in the Colts territory.
And if you're just joining us, put down who's going to score the touchdown. We've had 2 touchdowns, and we haven't given anything away yet. So we have a T-shirt on the line, although it might be over. Diggsy down to the 5. Better get him in right now.
Nobody had Hilton either, which would have qualified.
Right? It would have qualified.
Get those guesses in, folks. Bills are inside the 10-yard line. Dable has got this offense on fire.
Yeah, are you afraid we're going to lose him?
Yeah.
I'm okay with it if Ken Dorsey follows an offensive coordinator with the same playbook.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree
Just
with
keep
that.
it rolling.
But we're gonna lose. We're gonna lose more than just Dable.
Yeah, because
McKenzie will probably go. You got to think of personnel too, man.
Yeah.
Barkley's pretty much out the door. He can go and sit behind this kid now in San Diego.
Let's
I mean, San Diego's the spot, right? No, stop it. We all know what that was.
I can see them trying to upgrade backup quarterback position though, and I love Barkley.
Well, they got Fromm.
Yeah, but I'm saying get somebody else behind Fromm now that he's been there for a year. It sounds ridiculous, but
I thought it was a done deal that Cam's coming to town.
Oh, yeah, right.
no, it's just
I'll tell you what, 3rd and goal inside the code zone, Maniac. I'm looking right here at a tight end if I'm them. Dawson Knox territory right here.
who's going
Ford
to motion?
Knox.
Lee Smith.
Green.
You gotta
go
go
for it.
for it.
You gotta
You gotta
go.
go.
Let's see
it.
in the chat. Go. Get the goes going in the chat.
Yes, get the go, Jack. Get the go.
We need the old water buffalo. Go, buffalo. Remember they used to do that on the screen?
Oh yeah.
Go,
still do it, I
buffalo. Do that? They should. If they don't, they need to.
Here we go.
Here we go. Goal line formation, tight end left. At the 2-yard line. Allen takes a step, it's a fullback.
The Bills make me wanna
Shout.
kick your heels up and
Shout.
throw your hands up and
Shout.
throw your head back and
Shout.
come on now. The Bills are making it happen now. Stand up now, come on and shout. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Say you will.
Shout it right now, baby.
Say you will.
Come on,
Say you will.
come on and shout.
Say you will.
Yeah.
Shout.
Buffalo's happening now.
Shout.
We're on the move now.
Shout.
The Bills are happening now.
Shout.
They're making it happen now.
Shout.
We got the spirit,
Shout.
a lot of spirit, yeah.
Shout.
We got the spirit.
Shout.
Just watch it happen now. Hey, 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 hey. Let's go Buffalo.
Let's go Buffalo.
Let's go Buffalo.
Let's go Buffalo.
The Bills make me wanna
Shout.
So walk away with a pair of code socks, 716 socks. Maybe we'll throw an autograph pair out there. I gotta see what I got down there, but maybe we'll throw an autograph pair out there, Maniac, to commemorate this amazing season. Don't cry me a river trots back out there. I hope tomorrow goes like this. I really do.
Oh, he's gonna be winding up a storm. By the way, I love how Chris gave this nice articulate answer about how like the next gen Madden is like so much more improved and they finally made strides. And then Gil.I.am is just like MC hammering
Glitched.
over between a couple of ushers.
Yeah, glitcher.
Like I said right up front, it's still mad.
It's still got those core aspects you know and love.
Oh, man.
Like I was really hoping for.
Oh, boy.
That's a big ball.
And that's what you can't have happen. If you
run
get out
it.
ahead of them. I mean, let's face it. The Bills as a whole, since McDermott's been here, Micah Hyde, Jordan Poyer, the deep ball has been non-existent for opponents. It's been nice.
Well, that's that bend but don't break. I mean, they pretty much keep everybody in front of them. I mean, the only deep balls I can really remember getting beat on were against San Diego when Allen went off.
Yeah.
Which one? Oh, yeah, well.
They got a good matchup. Naheem Hines on there.
You talking about the Hail Mary? That was such a fluke play, man.
Uh-oh, we got Jimmy Jump Gregorio's wondering what you're doing for the game.
Jimmy G, come on through, man. Come over. As long as you got a COVID test, come on over.
Are you checking at the door?
Yeah, checking them at the door. You got to have your papers. Bring your papers.
At least that's what the public word is, that you're checking at the door.
I saw Matty Corey in the chat. Chris, you met Matty Corey.
I believe
Matty
I have
Corey?
twice. He was at the last time
down in Florida. Yeah, down in Tampa this year, man. Maniac, Tampa this year. Come on down, brother. Coming up the next season.
Oh, yeah. No, that's probably going to be a must. Tampa, New Orleans, and Nashville.
Well, I'm going to hit the whole Florida circuit here. They're going to score a touchdown. It's going to be 21-13.
Colts haven't gone away. Colts have not gone away.
This guy.
So that guy's saying the same thing. Why won't you just go away? Bring your shine box.
That guy was very upset about the lack of social distancing in his section.
He's as disappointed in the run defense as I am.
So Maniac, section 118, row 27, seats 5 and 6.
Hold on. Before anything here, I want Zach's opinion on something before it gets tainted.
Okay.
If you have the choice, with all things being equal, Zach, would you prefer the corners in the lower bowl or Anywhere in the wings, specifically between the 20s.
So the wings, you mean like the sideline?
On both the wings. There's the lower bowl, and then there's the
the sidelines.
Okay.
The upper wings. Like, look, see those. Those are.
Oh,
called
you're
the
talking
wings.
the up top?
Yeah, those are called the wings.
I don't go up top. I'm a lower bowl kind of guy.
Bro, those bathrooms up top are the greatest things in the world. You can get in and out of them without even trying.
I agree. I sit in the rock pile, and there have actually been a couple times in the last couple years where I've like right at a stoppage, I'll run to 300 and I'll run back, like, and I can get with it back within like 2 minutes of game.
Those bathroom towers up there, you see them right there, are just perfect bathrooms. You're up and out and done.
I love it. But with that said, my opinion, and this is reflected in my seat choice, I used to sit 25 rows up in the lower bowl in section 138, which is right about the 5-yard line on the Bills side, not the tunnel end.
Right.
And I switched to rock pile 242 row 11 because it's like higher up and a way better view of the field.
Allen still hasn't missed a pass yet. This is crazy.
Yeah, it's insane. This is like a normal game, man. He doesn't really miss. It's been such a pleasure to watch. Drew formation. Shout out to Drew. Drew formation.
I like to see the play develop. Like, this is about the view you get from the wings. You can see the whole field. You get the whole play developing.
Oh, yeah.
The corners. Now I'm like hoping for a bad view of the half of the game that takes place on my side of the field. Great.
The corner, I'm kind of at an end corner in the rock pile, but I kind of like that the far like corner I can't really see everything because there's kind of like when there's jump ball over there, it's kind of like a little mystery.
Yeah, that's what people tell themselves when they're in the corner.
I like mysteries when I'm at the game.
It's
going deep.
His first incompletion.
There it goes. I'm blaming Chris for that, for bringing it up.
Yep, announcer jinx, courtesy of Gratwick.
Hey, every good stock trader will tell you got to have a little pullback before you can go higher. So he needed an interception, or not an interception. Whoa, I mean an incompletion.
Yeah, jeez.
And there it is. I'll tell you what. There's my guy, Corey Bojorquez. Call him Cody. That's a Bojo bomb.
That was sick. That one at the 1-yard line was ridiculous a couple weeks ago.
He's been doing it all year long, Maniac. He's been doing it all year.
Did that phrase start on these sims, or was that already a thing?
Yes. 100%.
I thought
started on these sims.
Because I saw it somewhere else. Like, other people are starting to say it. It's catching on.
Maniac, don't you agree that the Bojo bomb was definitely made on this sim?
I mean, I never saw it anywhere else, for sure, to clarify it on that end, definitely.
I know.
I think you guys
no
get
drives, no
for that.
sunglasses drives. They want the glasses. Paul Burden asking for the glasses, Maniac.
If the Bills score before half, I'll give them. We can do it.
No. Paul Burden is asking to make sure there's not going to be any glasses.
Oh, he's saying it like, don't let it happen. I like that.
Travis.
There were a couple heartbreakers.
Oh, yeah. Oh, get him. Nope.
Yeah, I'll tell you, Jerry.
Travis is backing it up, boys.
But he's coming around that corner pretty frequently, and he's going to light Rivers up one of these times.
Oh, every time I'm like, he's going to get him, thinking he's right there. Travis Blakesley said the Bojo bomb was made here 100%. So we're gonna take that. Travis backed it up.
Wow, Travis seems like he's kind of like a stream historian. Maybe we should have him like write down, like the documentation of '69, the sunglass drives, Bojo bombs, Drew
especially seeing how our
formations.
entire archive got wiped.
Yeah, that would be accurate.
What are you guys doing to Facebook over at Trainwreck? You guys keep poking the Zuckerberg.
Someone reported us, and it's just like, again, like we're trapped in like an AI purgatory. They keep telling us like sorry for we know this can be frustrating.
Oh, we got a big play there.
And there's no human that will ever review it to make an actual decision.
There's literally, I'm pretty sure one set of human eyes has not been on it at all.
To be honest with you, we used to have GratwickFilms.com back in the early days of Facebook, and somebody did the same thing to us. And after 10 years of going through that process, and please reassess it. It's not spam. It never got removed, and we've been kind of scavengers. Well, the people that wander the lands from one domain to the next ever since. Nomads.
Slippery slope. 79 seconds left. Bills up 7. Can they get 6 yards here for the first down?
Ow.
Man, terrible call from the playbook.
Ooh, the gloves are off here, ladies and gentlemen. We got a 12-round bout. Better stick around for the whole thing.
Another 3 yards, and I'd say go for it in this situation. If there was 3 yards farther downfield, but I think you got a punt here in a one-score game.
I think
in
they're
real
going to kick
life,
it, though.
they don't do it in Madden, but this would be an automatic run out and try and get them to jump situation.
Oh, I hate that move.
It works though. Allen's actually got it to work a couple times this year. His cadence is pretty
it's a
legit.
fake!
Fake!
Oh, well, that's still as good as a punt.
That's all right. That's a punt. That's a punt.
Bojo bomb.
Punt.
Thanks for catching that, buddy.
So we don't have a winner yet for the Sox, so we're going to change it for a turnover drive. Any comment starting right now that happens will get you in the running for the turnover drive. I'm going to put TO drive in the chat. Any comment from now? I'll tell you what, we'll even do tag a friend. Tag a friend, they come in, I'll give you both a pair of socks. We're giving away socks before this half.
Our resident historian is 100% correct. That would have definitely been a field goal attempt.
Definitely. They were running out fast for a 59-yard field goal into the wind. They don't give a crap.
Oh, you know what? You know what's was another wonderful Madden moment that I experienced earlier today? I ironically played the Colts in my franchise game, and I faced a 11-mile-an-hour per wind inside the Colts stadium.
Oh, how does that work?
Yeah.
That can't happen. Somebody leave a window open? That was interesting.
Jerry, every single time Jerry's getting that edge.
One step away every time.
Third and 4, less than 10 seconds to go here. Basically, just got to guard deep and guard like 15-yard outs.
Andrew, no, we don't have any virtual McDermott for the post game. But I did notice after watching actual McDermott, some of them Zoom calls, we had a better setup going on than he did. Like the last game, I think.
Oh my God! I can't believe some of those setups, Chris.
Dude, one of them looked like he was in the back room of a locker, and like the backdrop was like 2 feet wide.
Yeah, that was the game. It was the New England game.
The backdrop is like 60% of his backdrop.
Yeah. That was the New England game.
A back closet.
Who set up that camera and said, "Yep, got it, nailed it"?
Yeah, so I'm like, I don't feel so bad about our setups now.
All right, we're marching into halftime with the lead, 21-14. We get the ball back. Got to pull that Belichick here. Got to score when you get the ball back.
So are you guys disappointed at the game time that they were given?
I don't care. It didn't matter to me personally. That's me personally. Maniac. Did we lose him?
Maniac went up to the bathroom towers real quick.
Yeah, he ran up to the 300s right quick. Stick around. Go use the bathroom. We'll be back here in about 30 seconds. And we're already back. That was quick.
So,
hope he got hooked up to the bladder.
Yeah, right. Get that catheter going.
Zach, Dan and I were talking about this in the pregame before you jumped on. But let's say they do make a Super Bowl run here. If that happens, 8 of their last 9 games, not including the Week 17 Miami game, would have been on primetime. You know the type of next generation? Because, like, I don't know if you know this or not, but, like, in the early 90s, everybody was a Bills fan because of the 4 Super Bowl runs. But, like, all over the place, the amount of people that at this day and age are Bills fans because they were kids when the Bills were on TV all the time. Like, that's the kind of part that's happening all over again. And they really seized the day, winning 4 straight of those. But if they go on a run now, America's already in love with the Bills. Freaking
holding.
They're on prime time every weekend, which is nice
Yeah.
when you are out of town.
I mean, not even
Yeah.
getting ahead of ourselves. What do you think the over/under is for primetime games next year? 3.5?
Maybe 4. I would
I
say
think it's
4,
at least
flat
4.
4.
Yeah,
I
I mean,
don't know
that's
if
a
four
lot
in
of
a row again,
primetime
but-
games. I mean, my goodness.
Well, you're going to get a Thursday guarantee, right? Everybody plays
You're
on
getting the
Thursday.
Bills-Chiefs game. That's for sure.
Oh, yeah. Well, they got the Chiefs. They got Pittsburgh. They got the whole NFC South, right?
Allen and Mahomes are pretty much the faces of the NFL for the next 10 years. They're the new
Oh, you got
Manning
Brady. You got Brady, Aiden,
Yeah.
Brady, Allen.
Look out.
Oh, boy.
That's a bad 30 inches.
We got to look out for that guy named Maniac on Indianapolis tomorrow. What's his name?
Which one? The corner or the
Darius
linebacker?
Leonard?
The defensive end. Yeah, Darius
Oh,
Leonard.
Leonard. Yeah.
His nickname's Maniac. I don't know what the guy's thinking.
Apparently he's upset that Edmonds was drafted above him.
Hey,
Well,
they're
he can be
doing
upset at whatever he wants.
They're doing exactly what any underdog does. Which is they're trying to find something to fuel them up, something to rally around. And the Bills are just maintaining their comfort level, dancing MC Hammer.
Yep.
So, Indy's the 7th seed. What did their final record end up being? Were they 10-6 or
10-6.
11-5? How crazy is it that the first season the NFL expands to 7 teams, 9-7 is usually good enough to make it for at least one team in the AFC, and now 10-6 barely made it into the playoffs. And there's an
I
extra
equate
team.
that to the NFC being absolute crap. The NFC is not good. And name me three teams better than any of the 10 and whatever teams we have in the AFC.
They
not
always
really-
say that though, and then like
Outside
that
the Packers.
will end up like winning a game. You know what I mean? Like the Redskins will probably end up giving Brady like a little scare.
Oh, I don't know, man. That team's firing on all cylinders right now. Not what anybody wants to hear as a Bills fan or not.
Oh
That
yeah,
team-
I mean
that
they
team's scary.
got Mike Evans, Chris Godwin, and Antonio Brown. You'd be an idiot to be like. I mean, they would be a tough matchup for the Bills. I think.
Oh, yeah.
The offense would be good, but I think that the defense would be challenged.
Their secondary's really bad here in Tampa. Really bad. But they have good linebackers and they got a good line.
11-5. And if
Oh
that's
yeah, everyone was 11-5. I'm sorry.
then that's even crazier. 11-5 is the worst that makes it in a 7-round playoff when 9-7 has made it forever in a 6-round.
Yeah. Imagine that. And Indy wouldn't even have made the playoffs.
The AFC is absolutely the haves and have-nots.
They would have been the first team in NFL history to be 11-5 and not make the playoffs.
No, that
Because
happened to the
article
Patriots. That happened to the Patriots when what's his name was quarterback
Castle?
for the season. Yeah, the Matt Castle season.
Oh, when they lost to the Jets on the last game of the year to win the division. Yep.
They went 11-5 and missed the playoff.
In case you're joining us late, we got 160 some odd people in here. Go ahead and put who's going to score the next Bills touchdown. If you've already entered, don't enter. You're already in. You're locked in. Maniac's got you locked in. But go ahead and put down who's going to score the first Bills touchdown so we can give away some socks.
This game's slowed right down. Turned into a defensive struggle now.
Yeah, we're going to do a turnover, tag a friend. Tag a friend. If they come in, you both get a pair of socks. Don't tag anybody that's already in here. We know who you are, Arnold's.
I mean, that's funny. That's both a compliment and a stinger. To
It's
the
a
Arnold,
compliment.
For sure. It really
It's
is.
a compliment. It really is because we love them. We love having you guys in here.
It's like Artie Bucco when he sees like the Sopranos family come into the restaurant, like you know.
Yep.
Rollins just had a nice rip on that catch. Otherwise, that would have been a big chunk.
Our guy, Mr. Big Sack had a tough couple weeks. In the middle of the
Jerry got him
season.
that time.
Did you get him? No.
Right as he got rid of it, he obliterated him.
He's just breathing down his neck on every snap.
We got a lot of people coming in, putting in some picks there. We got some Smoke Browns. I see some Allens, some Beasleys. We'll be able to
It's Jerry
scroll
again.
up and see him.
Knock it down.
Told you. Knew it was going to happen. That's my guy, Micah Hyde, ladies and gentlemen.
When Micah's in the secondary, those receivers have nowhere to hide.
I give Jerry Hughes a full-on assist on that interception. Rivers just can't even take a half a breath back there without having to get rid of it.
It actually looked like Wallace would have had it too if I didn't get it. So what a play. What a momentum-seizing play by this Bills defense. They've been taking advantage in third quarters all season long, and with that turnover around midfield, they'll see if they can do the same thing here.
All right, we're picking a random winner. I'm just going with someone that's on here that tags someone in. And we're going to go with Bree Nicole Parsons. Congratulations, Bree Nicole Parsons. You've won a pair of socks. Now, you tagged in Kyle Parsons. If Kyle is on the physical stream, go ahead and type in the comment, I'm here. I'm going to give you about 30 seconds to do so. So we're looking for Kyle to hop in and say, I'm here, and you guys will win.
Boy just mixed a good play.
He did. Was it a holding?
Yeah.
Oh, Dion, the snowman.
Got about 15 more seconds for that giveaway. Do.
Punishing end of that catch and run.
Third and 11. Allen rolling
10.
right.
Nice.
Oh,
buddy.
Fumble. Uh-oh, that's not good. Get up. No.
No!
That's not going to be good for anybody.
That is not good for anybody. And I think that's our guy, Darius Leonard. Yes, the maniac for the Colts.
You know if that happens,
Yeah.
he's doing the MC Hammer dance in the end zone.
Oh, he definitely is, dude.
So, Bree Nicole Parsons, you won. I did not see the other person come on. Didn't see. Who did you have tagged in there? Go back up. Kyle Parsons. Kyle. I did not see. There it is. He's on there, ladies and gentlemen. Kyle Parsons. So we have the Parsons family getting involved. If you guys both message Codes Socks, it's at Code Socks. Follow us, first of all, on Facebook. But message Code Socks, your name and your address, and put in there that you want a pair of socks, and I will get your socks out to you tomorrow morning, Saturday.
I got to
Congratulations.
take responsibility for the Indianapolis touchdown. I was busy gorging on Sour Patch Kids watermelon. I think I ate like a pound of that.
Brand new ball game.
Yeah, it is a new ball game. It is a new ball game. We're still looking for that first touchdown, and I'm going to go ahead and put it in here. We're going to start it clean slate.
Are you guys surprised how much they've struggled to run the ball, even with Allen having as great of a season as he's had? Like, you think that would open up and create some running lanes.
I think what it comes down to is like at the halftime when you're in your day bowl and you see that Allen is averaging 8 yards per attempt, right? Like, you know, he gets to halftime, he's got, you know, 20, or he's like 15 of 20 for 160 yards or whatever. I mean, are you going to run it like for 4 yards or 5 yards when just the odds of him throwing are almost like double that? You know, I think that's where.
What are you running backwards
I'll
for,
tell you
bro?
what, this is freeze those edge rushers.
So we did start with a clean slate. You can see it there in the chat. Go ahead and put in who is going to score the next Bills touchdown, because we're working on touchdowns. We need tutties here.
We got David Hladi commenting, who's playing this game? A first grader? It is hysterical, but it's a sim. It's a sim, so no control. We're seeing what happens. We're hoping for the best and preparing for the worst, as they say. Let's go. Let's get a friggin' W.
Allen started like 19 for 19, and then he's cooled off.
He's falling off a cliff.
Yeah. He needs a Cliff Bar or something like that. Get that man some protein. Mike Davis asked, what uniform configuration are the Bills going with tomorrow? Blue jersey, white pants, just like you see on the screen. I don't think they go away from the traditional once they're in the playoffs. Is that correct, Maniac?
To be honest, I'm really not sure. I would hope for the heck, though, if they get to like the AFC Championship game, they definitely bring up the white face mask. For some reason, even the team rallies around those.
They should wear them all the time.
Yeah. The only reason I don't want to do that is because I feel like they'd lose their luster. It's like
Then you just switch it back.
It's like you go buy a tuxedo, you wear it for 3 straight days.
Should have wore it for the playoffs. That would have been cool. They rally around it. Make it. Here we're in the playoffs. We're wearing those white face masks. It's a holiday,
I'm
baby.
telling you, that's gonna be part of the championship process. They're gonna bust that out, the AFC Championship or the Super Bowl. Again, not getting ahead of ourselves, but you got to plan for success. You got to give yourself a ramp up.
This run game starting to lean.
It is. They need to stop here to bring up a 3rd down.
All right, come on. 3rd and 6. Get a stop. All right.
Okay.
There we go.
Train horn.
There we
folks.
go.
We got 170 folks in here. Let's get a 3rd down stop. And in motion. Watch for the out to the right.
Oh boy, that's a lot of time.
Incomplete. A drop. Just when the Bills needed it. The Colts error, and they'll get the ball back, barring any shenanigans.
Was that Ronnie Harmon?
Yeah.
Wide open. Can catch the ball.
I actually watched that the other day for like the first time. Pretty crazy.
Well, the Cleveland game.
If that happened
man.
nowadays, he wouldn't have been able to come back. I mean,
Zach,
it's the way it works.
That game.
That Ronnie Harmon play is my actual first Bills memory. Like, that's burned into my head.
Yep.
You want to know what mine is? Is Flutie fumbling against the Dolphins in '99. I
Really?
definitely have some before that, but it's just that's the one where I can like remember vividly, like where I was watching the game, thinking they were gonna come back for sure, being like kind of naive, still like young. And I lived in.
And that's crazy. And
I lived on the other side of the state where everybody's a Jets or Giants fan, so everybody was just making fun of me.
you know, and we lose sight of that. You know, Chris and I were blessed to, you know, grow up in the most influential years of our lives as kids, right? And that's a bomb. I'm going to stop talking. Did you catch that? No.
He's still only got 6 incompletions. It feels like the last 10 have missed.
3rd and 12 here, gents. We need the 22-yard line. Shotgun set. Good protection. Got to get rid of it. Does over the middle. And a big gain for 33 for a first down. Diggs just when you needed him, boys.
Yeah, and they're going to need a lot of that. He's going to have his hands full with the corner. I forgot the guy's name. I'm drawing a blank. But they're going to need a lot of that come tomorrow.
Well, Rocky Sim is out for Indy, right? Who's their other guy?
I can't think of his name off the top of my head. I didn't do my homework, folks. I'll apologize on that one.
Yeah, I know. Well, I've been too busy worrying about friggin' Darius Leonard.
Right down the seam.
Knox. There we go. No, Maniac, what I was saying earlier, we lose sight, Chris and I, that you weren't really around, not around, but you weren't engulfed in that. When we were going through our middle school, the high school years, we were like bathing in Bills victories. And a lot of the
30,
people that
like 30-point wins after 30-point wins.
But I've never seen it like this. And I actually called Chris and I said, dude, I've never watched the Bills just completely carve up teams the way that this has gone.
I told people in all those Bills chats, I wrote a dissertation on it before the season even started about why Allen is already better than Jim Kelly. And they all told me to go fly a kite. I didn't know what the hell I was talking about. They were just choking on member bears. And freaking, like, he's come out and proved it. But last year would have already been one of Kelly's top seasons. And yes, the different eras, all this, that, and the other thing. But I'm sorry, when you look at all the quarterback stats and franchise stats around the league, the Bills haven't had a truly great quarterback in the modern era of throwing the ball over the field. So,
definitely not.
Yeah, but he's going to destroy the franchise records because they haven't had that yet.
There goes Josh.
Oh, throw him off.
Sit him down,
By the way, a couple of people chimed in the chat. Xavier Rhodes is the name of the Indianapolis DB. So that'll be interesting.
Yeah. They're fast, man. They make opportunities. Their defense is very opportunistic, and I'm really hoping that these drag routes that they use with McKenzie and knocks, another catch there, hitting the code zone. But, you know, these drag routes are going to be key, especially late in the game. You got to
underestimate Frank Reich in a wild card game.
Yeah, that's true. Return into the scene of the crime, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm telling you. He is. If there's one man who doesn't panic when he's down a couple of points here, or anything like that, who knows how to brave the cold, it's Reich. Do the right thing.
Yeah. I wonder if I hope the fans are going to do the right thing and give the guy an ovation when he walks out for the first time. Even though you're playing against him, you still got to show a little respect, right?
Give him the golf clap.
Yeah, give him the golf clap. All right, now shut up and get over there. You know, quick little nod. Tip the cap.
No, full Andy Dalton treatment.
Yeah, I think so too. You clap him up. You introduce him.
Well, the Andy Dalton treatment was ridiculous. I would say the Andy Dalton treatment was literally like what an Avenger would have gotten if they went to like a pro sporting event. Like
Takeo's Mike's got it too, remember?
Oh yeah, I guess
Listen,
TKO.
It's like, ladies and gentlemen, Captain America. Like everyone like on their feet, like what? Oh no, that was terrible.
That's the edge of field goal range.
That's the end of the third quarter. Get the fours up in the chats. Let's see those fours as it ticks away to the third quarter. We got people in short sleeves in the cold. Are we going to see that tomorrow, Maniac? What's the over-under on shirtless or short-sleeve people in the crowd?
I think that you're going to see at least one shirtless for sure. Over-under total on TV, I'll probably say like 3. But it's going to be funny. You'll see them in the mask and you'll see them shirtless. And everyone's got the fours up in the chat. Love to see it. Everybody popping off. Shout out everybody following along. Make sure you're following codes_socks. Trainwreck Sports and Gratwick Gaming. Fourth quarter, and here's T-Bass for a 48-yard chunk shot.
T-Bass and the boys.
It's up. He's done solid this year.
It's good.
It's good.
It's good. It hit the
camera. Oh, okay. It hit the camera and came back.
Not what the replay showed, but that's definitely what I saw.
No. I see how it happened, though, because it bounced back, so you saw, like, the recoil on the camera. Very well done. All right, so the Bills are up 3 here in the fourth quarter. Colts getting the ball.
Has there ever been a bigger fan overreaction than the outrage when they cut, I don't even remember his name anymore, the journeyman kicker that was washed up like 2 seasons ago? And
House Money had a great nickname, and he did have a couple good kicks. But you're right. You can't be going short from 50 yards like now in the modern day NFL. Like that's just unacceptable.
It's just the sheer panic.
Everywhere
I look, people are melting down over it.
Yeah, I agree. Phillip Rivers has avoided getting crushed a couple of times.
Come on, they're going to get him here.
And if you're new to the stream, we don't do shout songs for field goals.
No.
Those are consolation prizes.
We need to write the Pagulas and be like, nah. Not for the field goals.
Oh, that should have
He's gone. He's gone. Oh, boy.
Levi went for the pick and got beat.
All right.
See, that's just very unlike the Bills defense. I can't recall them allowing a touchdown like that, even like in the last couple of years.
All right, we're doing a shirt and socks combo for the next Bills touchdown. Who's going to score it? Put it inside the chat. We're starting clean slate. Shirt and socks. Man, we need a tutty here.
Oh, man, it hurts. My heart.
Crowd goes silent. Well, 6,200.
Oh, yeah, 67.
Nope,
yeah,
67.
it's great. It's crazy. So, like what? I guess 1% of the, or no, not one. Wait, there were like a couple hundred positives.
So what do they do now? What do they do now?
I think those tickets are just gone. I don't. It sounds like negative. I think they're so far behind the 8 ball that
they just get refunds. We were looking into this with my uncle. So basically, there's not enough time for the new person to take a test and have it come back anyway. So if you test positive, you get a refund. But there was really a couple hundred of them that tested positive.
I saw it was at least 100 plus.
Wow.
I saw somebody earlier post it. I saw somebody earlier post that her and her husband couldn't. It was on Twitter. Oh boy, there's an interception.
No, a pick.
I think we might need them in the chat now. I think we need them. You know what we need in the chat, Maniac?
Yep, unleash them, unleash them.
It sounds to me like we need more people in the stands because that'll force them to get testing. And we can find out who the sick people are, and the rest of us can go to Bills games.
Yeah, I would say they would have been better off doing like 10,000 unless they only had a certain number of tests. But we need the 69s in the chat, boys. They already knew. I didn't even have to say it. Paul Burton was on his game. 69s in the chat. Defensive stop. We need it now more than we've ever needed it in this sim.
Let's go. 69, 69, 69, 69, 69.
69. Get them up for Reed Ferguson.
I don't think the Colts scored in the first quarter, so they're basically up 28-10 over the last 2 quarters.
I can't believe the game Rivers has had and the game Allen has had, and this is what it's at right now.
All right, train horns going. Crowd.
Let's go.
There we go. There we go. Let's go.
Are they going for it?
No, you got to take the field goal and go up a touchdown here in the fourth.
Frank Reich's a gambling man. Lord, he was born a gambling man. Try to make a living and doing the best he can.
Just right through Eddie O. Oh, they are going.
Oh, they're going for it. Here we go. Single back for the Colts. Takes the snap. He's going to pass. Rivers, indecisive. Rivers, ball to the over. Incomplete.
Incomplete. Micah Hyde breaks it up.
Micah Hyde breaks it up. Emmy Bills denied the Colts.
There we go. We got the 69s going. We got the train horn back.
Oh,
we got it.
That's a guy you pay $15 million a year for, folks.
All right, here we go. QB1 out there. We're going to keep everyone's guesses from the last one that we did because it was so short. We got a socks and shirt combo on this drive. Who's going to score the touchdown?
Going for it.
Oh, overthrown.
Come on, let's get back. Yeah, let's get back to those 10 to 20 yarder over the middles. Oh no! Okay, got rid of it. Jeez.
Looks like the play hurt his arm on.
This offense has been sputtering. Let's go. Empty set. Shotgun. Allen signaling out left.
Come on.
Get there.
Get there. You got to punt it away. We need a Bojo bomb here, folks. Let's hear it out for the Bojo. Get Bojo going in the chat.
This might be one of the worst good statistical games I've ever seen.
Seriously, Allen with 350 yards passing, only 1 interception, but the fumble killed him. The fumble, scoop and score killed him from momentum, scoreboard, everything.
Yep. Is Beasley going to play? I think we don't see him this week, personally.
I agree. I think he's out.
Duke Williams supposed to be in the lineup, I heard.
Let's just not throw it to him 15 times.
Yeah, well, if he's open, throw it to him. Just can't throw it to Knox when he's wide open.
Needs to screw up. Jerry's got to get him at least once here from behind.
That one 30-yard throw to Duke before the half last year was really the only one I thought he should have really had.
The one when he was going out of bounds.
Yeah, right at the end zone.
Oh well, the one with John Brown that he caught and he just didn't care about his feet at all. I mean, we kind of all give him a free pass for that one.
Yeah.
He definitely should have had his feet down. That was elementary.
The one in the end zone, I've said a million times. If he catches that ball, Stephon Diggs never comes to the Bills.
I actually agree. I think that's a totally fair point because it would have been this is a guy who can make big catches for you and everything. Instead, he showed he couldn't.
And he might someday, but at this point in time, they knew they needed to go and get a guy.
I'm glad they
Let's
did.
Let's rally, fans. We got to get a stop here in this set of downs.
So as much as that Texans loss hurt, I think that on the mental toughness, it made the team who they are today, and it also made them go out and get Diggs.
Well, you heard Josh's soundbite right after that. He goes, "This is going to sting until we come back to play football."
Another big stop we need here.
Third down.
Let's get a stop. We can't let him get the 35. Get to Rivers.
Oh.
Out of bounds.
He's out of bounds.
Oh my
Out of
God.
bounds.
Challenge those feet.
Out of bounds.
Challenge
Throw the
those
flag.
feet.
Throw it. Chuck it.
McDermott, he's pointing.
Chuck
I'm
it.
going to throw the flag. Throw
Chuck
the
it.
flag. Chuck it. Chuck
Chuck
it.
it.
Chuck 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 it. Chuck it.
Oh,
He was
that left
out of
foot.
bounds.
The left foot. No. Oh, I don't know.
He's in.
Might have been in.
Throw it.
Challenge.
All right, we need the 69s back again. I'm calling for another set.
Dude,
Get
it's
the
it's
6-9s
this run
going.
game, man. It's just starting to choke.
We need that 69s in the chat. We need to have a little mojo here. A little good mojo, a little juju on our side. Not juju on that beat.
Not Juju on that logo.
Not definitely not juju on that logo, boy. The 69s are humming in the chat.
That coaching adjustment. Strip ball aggressive is now on.
Let's go strip ball aggressive.
I like it. Get that ball, boys. Uh-oh. Ooh, first down. 9 minutes left. Down by 4. Inside the 10.
3rd and 1. Who's going to show they belong in the strip club?
Come on. Let's go. Let's go. Get a stop.
They're passing. Jerry down.
Finally.
Jerry.
Oh,
There we go.
Jerry Hughes brings them down.
All right. Hands up defense here. Let's see some 5s in the chat. See some 5s up there. Everybody got their hands up, getting ready to block this ourselves.
Uh-oh, we got a Colts fan in the house.
All right, we'll take a Colts fan here.
Yeah, he says listening to you guys is fun and much respect. Hey, I don't have any problem with a Colts fan that says that. I mean, it's not our fault that he's going to lose by 50 tomorrow.
Aaron, where are you watching from? Can you put it in the chat where you picked this up? Stuff like that helps us out in the future. Spot, kick, up, good. It's going to be 31-24. Bills need a tutty here to get back into this game, Maniac. Who's going to be the hero?
I mean, I need a hero.
Diggs has got to come out of this with at least a touchdown. You're not putting up 30-plus without Diggs getting in on the front.
Yeah, it's time to start going to Diggs every down. Kind of like they did in the Rams game, Patriots game.
We need to diggy down deep right here. Josh Allen trotting out 352, a touchdown interception. Good game for most people, but not for Josh. We need to see him over 400 here. Try and get the Bills back in this.
19 for 19.
Yeah, and then you had to say he was perfect.
That didn't look confident.
Nah.
Yeah.
Looks like was that Todd Collins in there?
Yeah, that was very Edwards-esque.
A screenplay or something going here. Come on.
Do you know what Josh's nickname is in the 2020 Bills media guide? What he puts his nickname as?
No idea.
Joshy Boucher. I don't hear anybody ever call him that. But
Oh my gosh! There's your train wreck shirt, Joshy Boucher, and you only the people who know. If you know, you know. That's great.
There's a famous quote from what the hell's his name? Holmgren, when he was coaching Brett Favre. And it's this NFL Films clip where Brett throws his ball, kills his tight end in the back of the end zone, and he comes running over the sidelines, and Holmgren's just looking at him, shaking his head. No more rocket balls, please. And I feel like that's kind of an early Allen where he just had to put some touch on the heat.
Yeah, rocket ball arm, Brett Favre. He broke more fingers on his receivers. Man, that's not a good play.
One of his early game-winning touchdowns for Favre or whatever, like Holmgren told him, like, no matter what, just get rid of the ball. And there's like 3 times where he almost gets sacked and the clock would have ran out. 2nd and 20. Here we go. We need a big play. We got a clean pocket.
Here we go.
Okay, that's
all right.
nice little gainer out to the 40.
Right.
3rd and 9 coming up. 3rd and 8.
I think it's 4-down territory here.
I will say it was an interesting decision for Beasley to release his track this week, all things considered.
Yeah, I didn't listen to it yet. I'll have to take a listen to that tonight.
Here we go. Single back in 3rd and 8. Good pocket for Allen. Gets rid of it.
You gotta go. You gotta go here. What are you doing?
No, this isn't a gotta go situation.
If they would have got 3 or 4 even, I would have went for it there. But
Come on, Bojo. Need a bomb here, kid. Good coverage. I'll tell you what, that's gone very overlooked this year in my eyes, is our special teams coverage, punt coverage, kickoff coverage. Man, that field possession game, they flipped the field in the last 7-8 games. They've had great coverage. They got to keep doing that.
All three phases of the game. Look out. I still think Andre Roberts is due for a return. By the way, shout out over 200 people tuning in across Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Twitch. Can the Bills get it done? Who's gonna join the strip club on this defense?
Oh, man.
Run defense.
Who do you got?
Run dude.
Who's the hero, Holbert?
Ed Oliver.
We might see Milano make a play.
All right, I like the Milano call. I think it's going to come. It's going to have to come from our secondary, the way they're running the ball right now.
That was like Moses in the parting of the seas right there.
Yeah, you got to start crowding the line now.
Yeah, you got to start selling out.
That clock is ticking away, folks. We hope this doesn't happen tomorrow.
Getting it out of the system.
Yeah, getting it out of the system.
Still plenty of time left.
If you believe, put believe in the chat. You got to believe.
Let's go.
This is the set of downs you got to stop them or it's going to get real tight, real fast.
Yep, this is the set right here. Let's go. 3 stops. This is a draw. Sell out.
Jesus, the run defense, just nowhere.
It almost seems like they're not aware of like the game situation. Not to call out the AI, but like I mean, you wouldn't have 4 guys within 5 yards of line of scrimmage in this situation.
Look at this push off the offensive line.
They got 3 yards down.
What? Costanzo for Indianapolis out tomorrow. He's their top tackle, right?
Yeah, he's out.
Yeah, let's have a big game from Harrison Phillips, Ed Oliver. Let's get right. There's your stop you needed. Okay, this is a set of downs that can do it.
Don't let him get 5 yards on a dive play here.
2:30 to go. Shotgun, this is a run. Sell out.
All right.
There we go.
Okay.
Take your time out. I hate this let the run. Yeah, I hate that. That's bad.
Okay.
Bad coaching.
Well, that was only 20 seconds on that one that they could have saved. So that's the only legitimate one where they didn't take their time.
Third down.
The other ones they should have. 3rd and 7. Are they gonna the balls to pass here? They need the 35. They do. Rivers, get him!
Oh man. Oh man. This is definitely gonna be.
Okay, got to get stops here. Can't gain more than 5 either. Yikes.
Welcome back, boys.
Yeah. Sim never helps us out, folks. But I'll tell you what helps us out: seeing everybody back in this chat. We had 191 people as of right now. Boy, I hope tomorrow works out way better than the Sim did, Maniac.
Is this 30? Is this 3rd and 1 here?
Yeah.
Okay, I still believe.
I still believe.
They're throwing?
They're throwing.
Oh, boy.
Oh, they got to touch.
Probably got to let him score at this point.
I mean, that.
You got to let him score at that point.
Will we see a Rivers like tantrum tomorrow?
Andrew Zufeld, Madden isn't realistic on the new platform either. Madden is trash.
I'm gonna have a Rivers tantrum if this happens tomorrow.
Yeah, I don't think we have a lot to be worried about, boys.
But the over's
My
good.
predictions for the game tomorrow, since we don't want to watch the next minute and 9 seconds of this crap.
Yep.
What do you got? What do you got, Holbert? We'll let you go first.
42-17.
Woo. Maniac.
28-20 Bills.
Ooh, you got a nail biter on your hands.
Well, I got it 28-17. 2-minute warning. Philip Rivers has the ball at midfield.
Okay. I like the way you have that all played out. You have like a scenario.
Well, if you
were prepared.
If you watch Philip Rivers, you know he loves coming from behind and playing from behind. I don't think it's going to be a close game, but I think they're going to be down 2 scores with the ball at the 2-minute mark.
I'm going to say 34-17. My favorite player growing up and my son's favorite player. Thurman Thomas, Josh Allen. 34-17 Buffalo.
Folks, keep getting your results in the chat. Unfortunately, in this Madden sim, not the result we were looking for. The Bills basically only scored 3 points in the second half, only scored 10 points in the last 3 quarters of the game, and fall to the Indianapolis Colts 31-24. Definitely not a result any of us are looking for tomorrow, gents.
Yeah, I
Not
definitely thought
at
that was
all.
going to be a blowout the way it started.
Seriously,
Not at all.
I had a seltzer in one hand and some Sour Patch Kids in the other. Next thing I know, we're down, a touchdown.
I want to give away a shirt and a pair of socks. So in the chat, I want the first number to pick. First, someone to pick a number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Someone pick a number 1 through 18 in the chat. First number that pops up will be the winner, and I'll announce who won a shirt and socks combo.
Two-headed monster.
14. 14's going to be the winner. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11, 12, 13. Paul Burden called his own number. You've got to be kidding me. I went down the list and counted 14 people down. Paul Burden is the winner. You want to hear the funny thing? Paul Burden commented the
14.
exact score that I said tomorrow's game's going to be.
Okay.
34-17. Paul Burden, congratulations, buddy. Shoot me a message, and we'll get some shirt and socks sent out to you. Once they come hot off the printer and I get them, I'll kick that out to you. But shoot that over, boys. We got 186 people still in this chat.
Yeah, we still got a full party. So with that said, I mean,
Are they
just 'cause
crying like I am?
just because the Bills lost in the sim doesn't mean they're going to lose tomorrow. When they win tomorrow, let's get ready for another sim next week, gents, because this was a hell of a time, and I think everyone enjoyed it.
Oh yeah, I had a great time, and you know what? It's good to be back. Good to be back live. Let's see if the Bills can pull through. I mean, Maniac, as I said to you, man, I said this to Chris. We went through 6 months of preparing for this day to see our Buffalo Bills tomorrow. Not in just Wild Card Saturday, but Super Wild Card Saturday tomorrow.
Seriously, let's go. Let's ride. Ride together, die together. Buffalo Bills for life. Michael Arnold says, do you guys have the same mom? I'm going to say no, but Josh Allen, hopefully tomorrow, will be all of our daddies.
I've heard
Chris.
a good word about my Lord and Savior, Josh Allen.
Chris, you want to take us out with any inspiring words for tomorrow as you get ready for the game?
No, I'm a man of few words. Let's get the damn job done.
Get the damn job done. I'm going to go out with that, too. I'm going to say everybody stay safe, crack some beers, have a good time, and we'll see y'all next week, hopefully, when the Bills take on whoever the next opponent is to come to the friendly confines of Western New York. Maniac's been a pleasure, my friend.
Seriously, been a pleasure. Looking forward to next week. Let's go, Bills.